All right. Welcome, everyone. You might notice that Katie is missing, and she's not missing. She's in Hawaii with Gay having a beautiful vacation. And she asked me if Darlene and I would be here and play with our practice today. And I was happy to do that, and Darlene as well. So we'll be tag teaming it today. So my name's Michele Yasuda, in case you don't know me or if this is your first time here. And this practice of loops and scoops is all about moving from fear to love through presence. And I love the definition of love that Katie taught me and teaches many, which is being in the same space as. And that to me freed me up to understand love from such a powerful place. It clicked into a space inside of me that always knew that and didn't have the words for it. And it just felt like here I am. So I want to invite all of us to take a few deep cleansing breaths together. So easy belly breaths. And so let yourself just focus only on your breath right now. And soften your belly as you're taking an in-breath, nice and slow. And then tighten those belly muscles just a little bit on the out-breath. Invite you to notice what it feels like inside as you begin to tune into your breath and lengthen your breath and deepen your breath. I notice for myself, there's an anchoring in to the center of my being. And I feel myself connected to the ground, to the earth. I feel myself connected to all of you. It's like each breath is an opportunity for deep connection with myself, with my world. And one thing I was thinking about this morning was the concept of self-love. And I was wondering if I know in the past, and if even there's aspects of me that still see self-love as a destination. It's a place I'm working to get to. If I just do this or that, I'm going to land in self-love. And I was thinking about how that is really counter. It's like saying presence. I'm going to get present. I'm going to stay present. And I've noticed that's not possible. So I was thinking about self-love as that same kind of energetic flow where I remember to love, be in the same space with myself, and then I forget, and then I can bring myself back to that. And I was thinking about how loop of awareness, which is one of the practices that we play with on a Monday morning with Katie every week, and that we're here to explore today. And I was thinking about how loop of awareness is such a powerful activity, a way to remember that self-love is an action. It's a verb. I can make it a verb in my life. And so I invite you right now to allow yourself to think of somewhere in the world or some person, it may be an animal, that you know you love. And let yourself really be in that space of love for that place or person or animal. And take a couple of nice breaths as you allow that energy of love to rise within you. I notice for myself, it's like an energy that is somewhere around my heart space that begins to extend out. So just notice that feeling tune in with it. And then what I'd like you to do is think of somewhere in your body that you tend to criticize. I know for me, my belly is one that I've been giving a lot of negative attention to. And I really want to include my belly in this deep love that I want to have for myself. So imagine somewhere in your body, or bring to mind somewhere in your body. And then what I'd like you to do is take that love that you are generating for that place or pet or person, and imagine the love coming from your hands, and place your hands on that space, that part of your body that you tend to criticize. And now what I'd like you to imagine is that that body part begins to meet your hand. That it's coming out to meet that love. And notice what that feels like. That exchange of love coming from your hand and from the insides of you. And now just invite you to move your body in any way that feels good as you're integrating that experience. Notice your energy level right now. And we're going to move into the second half of our play this morning. I'm going to invite Darlene to come in with some love exchange, love scoops.
Thank you, Michele. So happy to be here. I'm noticing my heart is beating a little faster than it sometimes is when I'm alone. I have a nervous excitement. I'm enjoying noticing how fear is in my body. It's different from a gut, I don't want to do that. That feels dangerous, versus, ooh, this is a little exciting doing love scoops with Michele. That's like I'm going on a new roller coaster. Hmm. I like to talk about the love energy pool. I call it the love energy pool. Sometimes some of us that started love scoops years ago were contemplating, well, what are we scooping from? And so it's a fun contemplative practice for me. What am I scooping from? I feel a love energy. Sometimes it's easier for me to feel that love energy. Right now, I'm really feeling the love energy. I'm making up partly because of being guided by Michele and presencing myself. And I'm appreciating seeing all of you on the screen. I'm feeling that love energy activated in me. And I'm absorbing it. And I'm turning the volume up a little bit. And as I contemplate, what is that love energy pool? What am I scooping from? I started a guided imagery practice sort of spontaneously during Love Scoops, where I imagine I'm walking down a place in nature, and then I see up ahead a veil of green, and I part the veil, and it reveals the most exquisite, beautiful pond I've ever seen. Ooh, I'm getting chills talking about it. And all of a sudden in my body, I realize this is my personal love energy pool. Ooh, I'm all vibrating. This is my personal love energy pool that has been there all along, but I'm now recognizing and visiting it. And I go in, and it's partly places I've visited in nature, but it's partly otherworldly, like partly something I made up in my creative imagination. I see colors pulsating and dancing in the waters. I see pets that I had when I was a young girl that I loved so much. One of my cats, I even had a wedding ceremony. There's my cat Simon. Oh, and there's my grandma and the way she used to look at me. I used to catch her looking at me with such delight. Oh, I get teary thinking about it. So I invite you to just I invite you to think about using your creative imagination. Like, what is your love energy pool? What is your personal love energy pool? And right now, you can either put in the chat, or if you want to think about a time in your life where, or even a time, I'll just say it's reliable. Whenever you think about this, whenever you think about this particular person or pet or place in nature or even an activity, it reliably generates love energy. If you're willing to put it in the chat, that's good. If not, just keep it to yourself. There are things in my life that reliably generate that love energy. One of them is I remember holding my friend's newborn baby, and um, I held that baby for an hour, and I felt in complete unity, like I don't remember ever feeling with, well, I don't know where that baby's body, where his body ended and mine began. Oh, I'm getting emotional talking about it because that's what's so amazing is I can tell you about it and I'm feeling it again. I can activate it in any given moment. It's such an amazing experience of being a human. Like Katie says, we can choose where to put our attention, and where we put our attention grows. I'm feeling that right now. Oh, so this love energy pool has all these experiences, and it's dancing at the recognition that I know it's there now, and I'm visiting it. I see it even come more alive in its vibrations. There's colors there I've seen, and there's colors I've never seen. And it is this otherworldly place, like of part nature and part fantasy. But I love that I really do see it in my contemplative state, dancing at my recognition. And a quote that I found this morning that I think is so apropos for this divine love energy is: love is the highest vibration and highest state of consciousness in the universe. By tuning in to this vibrational frequency, we are aligning ourselves with its very essence, divine source energy. I think that's incredible. And that's how I feel. I love when Katie says, whether you feel it or not, you are surrounded by love. Whether you feel it or not, you are surrounded by love. So right now, I'm going to join me and you. I'm going to join you and me. I'm going to welcome the love energy. I'm going to invite it in. It's just an invitation of allowing myself to feel that love energy that's always surrounding me. And now, the other thing I love to talk about in my last minute, now I have love energy goggles. So I'm looking for things to put in my love energy pool, because I know if I take an extra moment to absorb it and enhance it and turn the volume up on it and have that felt experience, I'm putting my attention on love. So my capacity to receive and give love is increased by the very nature of my love energy goggles. So if I see two strangers being kind to each other, or just little things, the mailman smiles at me and tells me I have a good day. All these little things, I'll actually scoop it up. I'll let it absorb in my body, and then I'm going to put it in my love energy pool, because that act is creating an experience in my body of, I'm taking an extra few moments to let that love absorb in me. So I like it. It's like for me, it's a playful exercise of scooping it up, noticing it, and putting it into my love energy pool. So thank you for joining us. Katie will be back. She's planning on being back next Monday. And thank you for sitting here with us, standing here with us, dancing in the love energy pool with us. Mwah.
If you'd like to stay and have a chat, we stay on after the call for that. And otherwise, have a beautiful, beautiful day. We'll see you next week.